Welcome back to another segment of Small Talk Boxing News on Big Bear Boxing Combo. So, is free agency a great thing for the sport of boxing? Errol Spence is the latest to come out and say he's becoming a free agent. Gervonta Tank Davis is becoming a free agent. And also Terrence Crawford is a free agent. And many other boxers are becoming free agents. And I think it's a great thing for the sport of boxing because if you look at the UFC, not to compare the two, but if you look at the UFC, we get some of the greatest fights over there because they don't have network issues. They don't have a bunch of promoters in the way and stopping big fights. And also networks get in the way of stopping big fights as well. These fighters will be able to fight anywhere, anytime they want to, and get some. We can get some of the greatest fights in the world when it comes to the sport of boxing. And I think that a name like Errol Spence, somebody like Terrence Crawford, everybody's been dying to see this fight. And I don't know what Gervonta Tank Davis' plans are as soon as the Rolly fight is over with, but I do suspect he will become a free agent. But that does not mean that he cannot still work with Floyd Mayweather in some regards and work with PBC. And the same thing for Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford and Demetrius Andrade as well. These guys are some of the biggest names in the sport of boxing, and I think when it comes to being able to get some of the bigger fights and actually fight on any network that picks up the fight, everybody has an opportunity to make a lot of money. They can sign 2 and 3 fight deals. It's kind of like NBA contracts. They do the same thing, and you see how much money those guys get paid. Anytime that you put your life on the line going inside the ring, you should have some type of freedom to be able to get the biggest fights and get the most money. And I love where the sport of boxing is going because a lot of these issues that we've been running into as far as not getting some of the bigger fights like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, now we can see some of these bigger fights. We can see crossovers. We can see guys that it's hard for them to get a big fight because one guy may be across the street and you contending for a title, but nobody wants to do the paperwork. Devin Haney is a free agent too, so all is well when it becomes time to become a free agent in the sport of boxing. I think it actually makes the sport of boxing a greater sport. But you guys, let me know what you think about this one down in the comments below.